up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a super fun video, and this is Stephanie.
Hi.
Her Instagram's Stephanie Lee NYC. So she's like a fashion blogger, and we have a video all about dating, relationships, all that good stuff.
On the city.
Yeah, so we asked you guys on Instagram to send in some questions, and we got a lot of really good ones.
Some weird ones.
Some really weird, some really interesting, but yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it.
Yeah.
Someone asked, how can guys approach a girl confidently? I feel like randomly going up to someone is creepy.
I think that's a great question,
Yeah.
first off.
Yeah, so like it is all about it's all about confidence. Like you said it's all about confidence, and I think like the best way to do that is almost to like make a joke too. I feel like you have to have some sort of like humor in it.
Be light with it.
Yeah, I mean if you're not funny,
yeah, like, don't like try to be funny.
Yeah, don't, because then that'll be creepy. That's the difference.
It'll be
like,
forced.
Yeah, you don't want to be forced. You don't want to be creepy, but like I don't know. It really is all about confidence, and like girls can tell when a guy's not confident.
I agree.
Yeah, so like you just don't want to be shy.
But also, like, I feel like if you, like, before you even approach a girl, try to make eye contact with her and smile and see how she reacts to that. Because, like, if I'm at a bar and a guy's, like, looking and smiling, if I'm into it, I'll smile back. And then I feel like it'll be easier
a good way to
go
tell.
up. Yeah.
That's a good way to tell.
But if she's like, ugh, and, like, turns around, like, maybe don't go up to her.
Yeah. But don't smile in a creepy way.
No,
like,
you
gotta,
go,
like, just like super like lighthearted, like you just saw her across the room, like
like a small smile and kind of pick up on like how she responds to it.
Yeah, that's good.
But what you said too, like if you actually do go up to her, just be confident and like fun. Like girls want to be around someone who's fun, especially when they're out. So don't be like this like dark like like I don't know, like just be like confident and funny and like, oh, let's go grab a drink or whatever. You know what someone did to me, and I feel like maybe you could only do this in New York City? You know how you could airdrop people notes? Yes. I was walking in the street one day, like during the day, and this guy was behind me and he airdropped me a note, and it said like, hey, my name's Sam. Oh, well, he doesn't follow me. Hey, my name's Sam. Like, here's my number, text me. And because of how like creative that was and like ballsy, I texted him.
That's so interesting too, because like how would he even know, like, because when
he was walking right behind me and exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I felt this guy getting really close to me, and I like turned around, and then he like kind of turned around. I was like, what? And then 2 seconds later I get like a random number.
That's crazy.
I was like very impressed by that. It's never happened before. And I was like, good for him.
That's confidence. So there you go.
Confident.
That's what it's all about. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Right?
Wow.
Right. Oh, Molly, I feel like this might be a good one for you. Well, actually, we've both been in long-term relationships with this. I'm in a 5-year-long relationship, and I can't tell if he's the one. What do I do?
Ooh.
I know. I was like, oh, girl.
Wow. Honestly, well, like, I'm like the type of person where, like, I need to have a sign, and like I know that's hard, but like I don't know, like with my boyfriend now, like there's so many signs that like
that he is
that I know he's the one. Like there's things that like that just aren't coincidences, you know? Like it just has, I don't know, in my mind, like, and that gives me the confidence to know that like he's the one. But I don't know, if I didn't have those things, I don't know, you just kind of have to like
take it day by day.
Yeah, and it's like if you love him, if everything's going well, like it's also, I think marriage in general it's like a choice too.
It is.
Because like they say there's like one person in the world for everyone, but like think about how many people there are in the world.
I know.
You could love other people,
100%.
but it's like who you're choosing to commit to and choosing to spend your life with.
Yeah, like if you could see yourself getting married, having kids with this guy, then like don't worry about looking for like that like moment where you're like, oh my god, this is the one.
Yeah, and it's like if he'd be like a good dad and like the whole like checklist of things like you'd want in a partner, if he checks all those off, I mean, what's like the
then like take it day by day, and like don't freak yourself out with like knowing if he's the one. Like
and I think everyone's scared of that too.
I was in my old relationship, I was always like, how do I know? Is this because the movies too, they always make it seem like this like big magical moment.
Exactly.
And then you're looking for that and you're like, wait, is he not the one? Is he the one? So I say just go with your gut and take it day by day.
Yeah. 100%. I agree with that. Good question. Okay, this is a good question. Someone said, how do I get out of the friend zone? Ooh. That's interesting. I mean, I feel like if you're in the friend zone, it's kind of a problem.
I guess it like depends on every situation, but I guess my first step would say like try to hang out with the girl or the guy, I don't know who asked it,
a guy
one-on-one.
So yeah, one-on-one,
and see how it goes and like, feel her vibe.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like, sometimes I believe, like, honesty is the best policy. So, like,
That's
if you
true.
truly do, like, have feelings for her, and if, like, you guys are good friends, I don't know. I mean, if you think it's worth it, just, like, come out and say it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of times, like, girls appreciate, like, confidence and everything, and, like, just being straightforward. Like,
and she might not have any idea that you feel that way. She might feel the same way. So,
yeah.
I would definitely try to, like, hang out alone, feel it out, and then you can definitely say it and be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one. Can you trust guys off dating apps? Well, first off, I have a question from me. Yeah. If you were single now, would you use dating apps?
I've thought about that. I don't know. I'm a very skeptical person, and I, like, believe everyone's, like, a serial killer. I know
I can see that. I can see that.
I don't know why, but I, like, even, like, walking down the street in New York, I, like, scan, like, the sidewalk. I'm like, you're a psycho, you're a crazy
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
Okay, so definitely, like, the dating apps, I feel like, would not be.
I don't know. But then it's also, like, if a guy just, like, came up to me in a bar, I feel like I'd be, like,
skeptical too.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would not do well being single right now.
But I guess to answer the question, like, first off, like, if you meet a guy with a dating app, like, try to do some research. Try to find him on Facebook.
Yes.
See if you have mutual friends.
Yeah, my friends do that all the time. They meet guys and, like, they'll ask me, like, do you,
Same, like, because so you find out, like, I mean, on Hinge and the dating apps, it tells you what college they went to, but I feel like you get way more information on Facebook. You kind of see some of their family photos. You kind of get a feel.
I would stalk, like, an insane amount. I do that to the boyfriend I'm with now, because, like, the way, well, I guess I could go into that, because someone asked, like, how did I meet my boyfriend now? Because this will segue into that. So I went to Bentley University, which is right outside of Boston, and my boyfriend went to Boston College. He was 2 grades above me, but his, like, best friend from high school went to Bentley. So we just, like, did I ever tell you this?
No.
Okay.
I'm, like, listening.
Okay, so this is her first time hearing it too. So we just, like, randomly met at a party, like a dorm party on Bentley's campus. Okay. And it was, like, a very typical, like, college night, and, like, his favorite part of, like, the story of how we met is, like, I went up to him first.
Good for you.
Like, oh yeah, I, like,
don't. Good for you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, confidence comes from both ways. So I think guys appreciate it too. But it's also, like, he was, like, tall, like, blonde kid, and he had on, like, a sweatshirt that, like, had a college in Australia. So I was like, oh my god, this kid's Australian. Like, how cool would that to be, like, to date an Australian guy? I was, like, all for it. So I walked up to him and I was like, hey, I was like, are you Australian? Like, that was
he not?
No, he's not Australian. But he studied abroad there, and he had just gotten back from abroad. So, like,
okay, he's cultured.
Yeah, he's cultured. He's half Australian. We'll say that. But yeah, basically that night, like, I mean, it was like a typical, like, college night. Yeah. So, like, nothing really, like, came of that. I mean, there was drinking, obviously, like, whatever you could imagine. And,
typical.
Yeah, a typical college night. I was a freshman in college. And so that was in March. And then in, like, June or something in the summer, he, like, saw me tagged in a photo on Facebook with a kid from his, like, club hockey team, and so he, like, asked his friend about me, like,
so he did it too. He did some research.
Yeah, it, like, sparked his, like, memory, because, like, neither of us really, like, remembered each other. And yes, he, like, friended me on Facebook and stuff after he, like, learned that I went to Bentley, because that was, like, the connection. And yeah, and then we just, like, started talking on Facebook and stuff. But, like, obviously, like, so we were friends. Like, I could completely stalk his Facebook and, like, learn everything about him. And, yeah, and then we went on, like, our first date, like, our first real official date in, like, July. And, like, now we consider that, like, our anniversary. Like,
yeah, usually the first date.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you first start talking.
Yeah,
even, like, remember that day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
But, yeah.
What was the question?
I don't know, something about stalking.
Oh, can you trust guys on dating apps? So I would say yes, but do your research, and, like, when you go to obviously a public place. I would not go to his house the first time.
Oh no.
Like, probably the first few dates I wouldn't, and then to make sure to go to, like, a crowded, packed place.
If they ask you to go to their house, that's how you know they're a crazy person.
It's weird. Like, watch your drink, trust your gut. If you get that he's, like, a creepy weirdo, like, leave.
Yeah.
And don't drink too much, because you don't want to, like, lose your...
Yeah, and that's also just, like, not a good look in general. I know some girls, like, think they like have to drink a lot to, like, have, like, feel comfortable and, like, be funny and stuff, but, like, don't overdo it. That's never a good idea.
I usually cut myself off after, like, if I'm drinking wine, I will have 2, and then the restaurant, and then if we go to like a bar after, I'll have a third.
Yeah,
but like
it's
usually you're eating, and it's paced out over like a 4-hour night. But like any like shots or any of that, like save that when you're out with your friends. Like don't do that on a first date.
So you never know, honestly. Especially like today's day and age, like you never know.
It's true.
It's always better to be safe.
I agree.
So, okay.
You always forget when it's your turn.
This is like very generic, but what do girls look for in a guy? I think that's a good question. Cause, like,
that's a good question.
Yeah. Well, I think we've said it so much, but like confidence, obviously.
Confidence.
Sense of humor.
I look for someone who is honest up front, that you could have a really deep, normal, like a deep conversation with, but then also have fun with too. So
that's a very good point. Yeah. You want to be able to like actually like talk about
real stuff, not like where are your parents from, what do your parents do, where are you from. Like it's more like, even on the first date, if you can get to that level of like a deep conversation, like that's huge for me. And if you could have fun as well, and like laugh and like have a lighthearted conversation as well, that's big.
Like I think even on my boyfriend and I's first date, like we even got into like religion. And like that's deep. Like we got into that like
we
right
asked
away.
How many kids we want, like we get into it. And it's like it's not weird.
And girls like that. Like honestly, like if you like a girl wants to know that a guy's like actually like invested, like wants to know about you. Like if they only 100%. Care about like what you look like or like whatever, you can tell if a guy's like surface level or if like they want to go
100%. And I'm sure same if you're a guy watching, like, and if a girl's just like only interested, like what do you do for a living, like stuff like that, like you can find that out in a second. Like, okay, what do you do for a living? Fine. But like you should really, this first date should be getting to know each other's character and like personality. So it's like I don't like to spend too much time talking about my job. Like I do that enough throughout the week working. So
oh my gosh, exactly.
Like it's more like learning about each other and seeing if you guys can actually like each other and like
your past and like just real conversation.
We always get so into it that I forget the actual question.
What do girls look for in a guy? That was it.
Okay.
So
a good time, someone who could get deep, confidence, someone who's nice, someone who's not going to go MIA after a few dates, and someone who's upfront.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
We also have Lionel here. If anyone was wondering who the little guy in the back was. I miss my dog so much. This is amazing.
It's like, oh, this one's good. Turn-ons and turn-offs. I feel like, did we just kind of answer that?
Well, I guess like a turn off would be like if a guy's like self-absorbed.
Like talks so much about himself.
You want, like I always think like if people want to talk about themselves, like that's especially like in business too, that's even like a really big thing. Like so if you're doing all the talking, like that's not good. You want it to be a balance. Yeah, it has to be equal. Because like if you're doing all the talking and like she's only asking questions or like you're only, you know. Like you gotta.
I feel like that he's not interested. Like whenever I'm at a restaurant and I see people on a first date, you could tell, and like I see the guy just like looking around on his phone and the girl's talking the whole time. I feel so sorry for her because she's also just talking, so it's not awkwardly silent. So like it should be even.
Phone, that's the big thing. Don't ever be on your phone on a first date.
Or on any I don't care the excuse, like, work or anything. Like you could say like, I have to take this call, like step away. Like don't like sit on your phone in front of the girl. That's happened to me.
It's so awkward.
It's so awkward, and then you're looking around and you just feel like everyone's like, this poor girl on this date, this guy's not into her. And it's just like a bad feeling. This is a good question. How do you prepare for a first date? I always get so nervous.
Oh
I always have a glass of wine when I'm getting ready.
That's so funny.
I'm a little like loose.
I've been with a few of my friends recently who have been like getting ready for their first dates and stuff. So
just like not like get drunk, obviously, like we talked about already, but like to have that first glass of wine, like loosen you up a little bit.
Like play some music. Have fun.
Like relax, don't overthink it, and they're probably nervous too. So just be like calm, cool, collected.
But I also think like like playing music to like get your energy up a little bit too, like because you don't want to be boring. So
that's true.
You just want to be like in a good like headspace,
state of mind. Because it's like a guy's gonna want to keep hanging out with you if he's having fun with you. That's any human nature. Like you don't want to be around someone who's like negative or boring. Like you're always drawn to people who you have fun with, or
exactly.
So I feel like if you're like having fun with them, like they're gonna want to see you again.
That's good. Okay, this is a good question. Someone said graduating from college and staying with your college boyfriend. So we both. I started dating my boyfriend summer after freshman year, and we've been dating ever since. And I don't know. I feel like it's because like I knew, and now we live together in New York, and I think living together obviously is like big decision, big step and everything. But I don't know, I was very confident in our relationship, and so was he, and I don't, neither of us would have like moved in with each other, I think, unless we were like really sure, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, so it's
not
like,
my case.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah, we're like different. We have different situations.
I lived with a boyfriend for 2 years, and then obviously I'm not with him anymore, but it's fine. Like, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, and obviously like when you moved in with him, like you probably thought that it was like
that it was like this is it type thing, but like people change. We also like did long distance for a while, so then we were so young, so we just grew apart. But
yeah, so I think like, I don't know, if you guys, if you're confident in your relationship and stuff, like I say go for it, because I do think it's like, I know some people don't think you should live together before marriage and stuff, but
I think you have to.
Exactly, like I think you have to, because I think like there's so much you learn about someone when you live with them. Yeah, so much. And like I'd be so scared to like marry someone and then
not have lived with them.
Yeah, like
that's
what
if
you get married
and then live with them and like not kill each other?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Especially in New York in these tiny little apartments. Like if you can manage to live together,
it's
like,
a big deal.
Power to you.
Yeah, so it's very, very important.
It is.
Okay, so that was all of the questions. We did the first half of the questions on Stephanie's channel, so click the link down below to see part 2 or part 1, I guess. Part whatever. The other half of this video. We got into a lot more detail and everything on other questions, so definitely check that out and subscribe to both of our channels if you haven't already yet.
Thank you guys for watching.
Give this video a thumbs up. You gotta say that too. I don't know, what else do you do? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. That was good.
It's really just the intro and outro that are like,
it's so awkward.
It is.